Today's topic is how to display data in the Datagridview using C#. First, let's drag a Datagridview on the Windows form and resize the Datagridview according to the desired size. And let's double click onto this Show Data button. And first, let's add some namespaces. So scroll onto the top and type here using system.data.sql client or SQL client. After this, add using system.configuration. These two namespaces are used for connecting SQL Server Database. Now let's click onto the Solution Explorer, right click on the references, then click on add references, and in the search bar type here configuration and select this system.configuration and click on OK. This reference system.configuration is used for connecting SQL Server Database. Now double click on the Show Data button again. I will paste the code for displaying data in the Datagridview. The first line of code is for connecting SQL Server Database. So and in this double code I have to write the connection string name. So click on the Solution Explorer and double click on the app.config file, and in the configuration tag add another tag, that is connection string, and in the connection string type another tag, that is add, then name, then data underscore connection. You can give any name of your choice, then connection string, then connection string. First, let's check my database. My database is school and it has one table, that is registration, and these are the definition of my table or design of my table, and these are the data in my table. Now let's try to connect this database. So click on the Server Explorer, right click on the data connection, then click on add connection and click on Sense. Make sure you select this Microsoft SQL Server and click on OK. If you are using free version, then type /SQL Express, and in the authentication, Windows authentication, and select the database name. But I am using full version, so click on the drop down in the server name and select the server, and in the authentication, SQL Server Authentication, select and type the username and password of your SQL Server and select the database. My database is school. Click on test connection, click on OK, then click on OK, then right click on the connection and click on properties and click on the connection string, Control A, Control C, copy it and paste it over this connection string name. And you have to change the password with the password of your SQL Server, that is admin@123, which is the password of my SQL Server. Now you have to copy this connection name, that is data underscore connection. You can give any name of your choice. And now let's double click on the show data again and paste it over this double quote. The first line of code is for connecting SQL Server Database, and the second line is for SQL command. My command is, I am declaring a SQL command cmd, and my SQL command is select ID name and address. ID name and address is the field of my table. From registration means the table name, and I am writing the connection in the try and catch, so that if there is anything happen during the connection of SQL Server, then the system will not crash or the software will not crash. I am opening the SQL connection and I am declaring SQL Data Adapter SDA. SQL Data Adapter is for connecting SQL Server with my data table. I am declaring again data table dt, and SQL data adapter will be filled by this data table, and data grid view 1 data source will be tt, and the connection will be closed. And here data grid view 1 is the name of this data grid view. Here the name of this data grid view is data grid view 1. Here the name is data grid view 1. Now let's again check the code. I am pausing a little bit so that you can copy this code. Now let's run the project and see whether my connection and the data in the data grid view is successful or not. So click on show data. So data is displayed in the data grid view.